Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some have seen a Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed.
It's my girlfriend.
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Macabre Film Festival in Rockville Center, Long Island. And this is a horror film festival, but there's also feature films and shorts at this wonderful film festival. And I'm here with this scream queen. She's a star when it comes to horror, Ms. Debbie D.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Now, I understand that your movie is going to be showing here tonight. Tell my audience about that.
Well, I played a store clerk in Clive Unger's Madam X.
Clive Unger's Madam X.
Did I say Unger's?
Unger's. That's her little pet name, Ungie.
Well, we don't want to tell the public that, but I already did. Okay. And I play a store clerk that's selling lipstick. And I was more plain for this film, which is what the bigger films are trying to get me to do. Like, don't be so sexy. And I try not to be sexy. I'm like, how do you not be sexy?
I know, that's what listen, people say to me, Cognac, don't be so glamorous. But I mean, how do I not be glamorous? That's the way it's instilled in us, right, Dolly? She's sexy, I'm glamorous.
And I've never had a lesson in makeup or hair, so I have no idea what they're talking about. But I think they like the girl next door, the plain look. But I've been accused of being the girl next door, but yet.
The character that you portray, like a girl next door type?
Oh, well, I guess so. I'm very plain. My hair's back, so I've never been this plain in a movie, and I like to show that I'm versatile. I think we all are. I like to play different parts, all different types of, just to see how far I can stretch it. And I surprise myself, because I don't think you really know your talent until you do it. Chummy to the lad, but he is...
He's a psychopath?
Yeah, and I know there's something wrong because he's not answering my question. I'm like, is this for your wife? Is this for your girlfriend? And he's just a little bit, I'm not, off day maybe, or a little bit more, but the movie reveals who he is. A lot
more,
yeah.
And what he's really all about, and why this movie is such an intense horror flick why we should all go see the movie,
Oh, sure.
buy the movie, and see Ms. Debbie D, beautiful Ms. Debbie D.
Thank you.
And
Not so beautiful in the movie.
but she is beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Beautiful and gorgeous and very sexy and very talented actress, might I add.
And very beautiful here, too. Very,
Thank you,
in
thank you.
person, more beautiful.
Thank
So
you,
hopefully
thank
you guys will have an opportunity to experience what I'm experiencing right now.
Now this movie, you're in one scene, two scenes. How many scenes are you in the film?
I have not seen it, so I'm not sure how it's cut exactly. You know, but
Okay, and you came all the way from Philadelphia.
I'm not that far. I'm the next city down, an hour and a half by train, 2 hours by car.
Now, this film, is this the first that the Northeast is going to see the movie? Is this like the first one?
Yes.
Wow, this is pretty
This is
intense. It's pretty
night.
serious. It's a big night. Wow, and you look gorgeous, by the way. I love what you're wearing. Now, tell me, are you going to be working on anything else with Mr. DeCicco?
I hope so. I think he's very, very talented, and I think after this takes off that a lot of people are going to be recognizing him in a different light.
And do more films and maybe even Hollywood, right? Wouldn't you love that?
Hollywood all the way.
Hollywood all the way. You hear that, guys? Hollywood all the way. So tell my audience, what are you doing next after this film? You doing any other work? Are you doing any other projects?
There's always a project cooking. There's always somewhere that I'm flying out to. And sometimes I think, oh, I'll have some time now, and the phone rings and the email goes, and I'm off flying somewhere else. And I wouldn't be able to do or go the places if it wasn't for making the movies. I feel like the luckiest girl here on the East Coast. I really do, because...
Well, you are lucky. Now, tell me, Debbie, do you like to play the victim, or do you like to play the person that attacks?
You know, I've been asked that before. I don't know if I ever gave a straight answer. I think it's still that I like to do both, because as an actor, you get in certain moods, you know, certain clothing moods, and I like both. I really do. So there's no...
What kind of film would you like to see yourself in? What kind of movie would you like to make?
A movie that stays with you a lifetime and beyond our lifetime. Something that affects you, that you never forget, and it's referred to, movies, people, reference to, and hopefully I'll be a part of that, as well as the writing and directing of it, because...
Do you have a favorite flick that you've made so far?
Well, I like it when they involve me and put me as a singer as well, because I think New Yorkers know that I had a record out, which started this whole thing. I mean, how do you go from making records to making films? It just happened for me that way, and when they mix the two, it's like, oh, you sing too, so that's nice.
Well,
so I did it with...
we had to get her in a movie where she's the singer. She's a torch singer, and there's a person that's killing women that look just like her.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of that story, huh?
The singers that turn, the scream queens, I think I'm the only one.
Yeah, but there's got to be girls that aspire to be like her, and we have to find out who the killer is. Is it a man? Is it a woman?
To me.
Yes, because they're trying to get to you, but they're never satisfied because it's not you. What do you think? You like that? You like that idea, maybe?
It all works.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell my audience where we can go to find out about you as an actress, about your films, about your projects, where we can book you, who your manager is. Tell my audience, where can we go?
DebbieD.com. That's DebbieD.com. And all the information is there.
Well, this is a very exciting night, and as we say in show business, break a lovely leg. I can't wait to see Clive Unger's Madam X. I love the title.
I can't wait, too.
I can't wait. And I want to thank you so much, Debbie, for the
you.
wonderful interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews and more celebrities at this wonderful film festival in Rockville Center, New York. Pink champagne kisses. welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Macabre Film Festival in Rockville Center, Long Island. And I'm here with the filmmaker, Mr. DeCicco, who made the film Clive Unger's Madam X. And this is his debut for the film right here at the festival. The first time we're actually going to see the whole entire movie, which is approximately how many minutes?
16 minutes.
16 minutes.
Yep.
Are you excited about
I'm
the
excited.
screening?
Yeah, because it's the first time I'll see it on a big screen. You know, I'm really excited to see it. I can't wait. You know.
Now tell my audience about this film. It's a psychological thriller.
Absolutely. It's about this guy, Clive Unger. He's an artist, you know, sculptor, and he's looking for like some kind of inspiration. You know, he goes to museums. He finds this painting, Madam X, from John Singer Sargent. He gets really interested in it. And so the whole movie is about him kind of finding an idea for a new piece of artwork. But he has a very dark sensibility, we'll say, you know, and he, you know, it builds a lot of tension with what he's going to do, and then when you finally find out what he's going to do, it's very dark and disturbing and fun.
Oh, it's also very creepy. I mean, that
is very
music
Yeah.
in it is really creepy. It gave me the creeps. Tell my audience a little bit about the music you used in the film.
Oh, actually, I used an opera singer to set a lot of the mood. Her name's Mary Langston. She's an amazing opera singer for New York Opera. And also the Hot Sardines made some songs for it. And the Hot Sardines are a pretty, you know, talented jazz group. And they did a few songs actually for it, and they really brought it together. They're an amazing band, absolutely.
How exciting.
Yeah, it was so much fun working with them.
Now, what made you want to make this film? What was it about this movie you wanted to... Why did you want to make this movie?
Well, I really like antiques, and this has a lot of
And
antiques
art, too.
and art. And I really want to try to find a way to combine them together in a really sensible way. And I think that horror films can have a lot of a beauty to them. And so when
you know,
I
I agree with that,
Yeah.
and I keep telling Solomon that I want to see a glamorous horror movie.
you know, it's true. And some
we just
you
don't see them
'cause
anymore.
It's more like gore and effects in that
Yes.
manner.
But I mean, I'd love to see like a woman that owns like an antique store,
Yeah.
like well, she has a mansion with all kinds of antiques and
Oh,
a
yeah.
clock ticking, tock, tick tock, tick tock. That could be kind of creepy
It's
too.
true. It could be creepy,
You
absolutely.
know, where some woman, she's lost in the house all by herself.
Oh, yeah,
and, you know,
definitely.
that could be creepy. You know, all
Absolutely.
these are wonderful elements.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's walking around in, you know, all kinds of Stevie Nicks dresses and all that. That would be pretty intense.
That's intense. Stevie Nicks dresses are always
You know, I
intense.
interviewed Stevie Nicks.
Really?
Yeah, she's lovely.
She seems
That
really
you should
awesome.
get her for your next movie.
Oh, sign her up.
You to tell my audience where we can find out more information about you as a filmmaker. Do you have a website?
Yes, I do have a website. Actually, I'm revising it right now, so it's going to be up on Tuesday, CliveUnger.com. That's CliveUnger.com.
And we can also follow you too, right?
Oh, you can follow me.
Tell my audience the Facebook page.
The Facebook page is Brian DeCicco, BrianDeCicco. Yeah,
You're the best, Brian.
I know.
Give me a kiss.
You got it.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews and more celebrities right here at the Macabre Film Festival in Rockville Center, Long Island. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.